Okay, back again. The situation report as far as what's happened since last time. I've successfully breeded a golden chocobo. It didn't take all that much time. I'm not quite sure what the time was previously, maybe a couple of hours. Money problems were solved by simply selling master level materia. I couldn't afford the green, so I went shopping and noticed that there's an insane amount of Jill people pay for certain master level materia, so that's how we got our million. We don't have to worry about money anymore. Certainly didn't want to go out killing monsters to get the money. It's not a good way to earn money. Now that I noticed how expensive master materia is, it's a terrible way to earn money. Better to just train some nonsensical support materia to pass turns. Yeah, our golden chocobo, just bred. Want to go riding with it. I haven't really raced with it or anything. We'll do that when we do the battle arena. Battle arena requires GP points to play, so we need to get a lot of them. And also the S class or rewards, so we'll do that some other time. But more importantly, we have the golden chocobo. So yeah, let's go. That unlocks a lot of places for us. I haven't visited any of the special places yet. Might as well start with why you breed this thing in the first place. I don't recall all the places we can go. I might miss something. This should provide us with the best summon in the game, probably what we're gonna use to destroy the ultimate weapons. I don't like it though. The reason is it's incredibly long to cast. What exactly is it doing? Crap. It's the only way to get here. Round Island. Over the course of many years, Mako energy crystallizes into materia. Knights of the Round. Yeah, this is by far the most damaging spell we can cast, also probably the most expensive by far. Who wants it? Plus 20% in magic points, minus 10 in hit points. Ah, it is expensive. $250 magic points to cast. Extreme summoned monsters. Yeah, it's a apt description. It's, you know, we might as well fight a fight here, and I can show what it does. And also, it's clear explanation why I don't want to cast it. I do have a few words about the chocobo racing. We did not that much, but still. It's actually fairly easy. It's 6 races to win to get to A rank. But the automatic gear is nice because I basically didn't spend my time staring at the screen while doing it. I let the automatic thing to handle all the fighting just on the way. So it's certainly easy, but at the same time, if I can just walk away from it, what's the point? I understand the convenience of it, but at least, ooh, Goblin Punch, it's an actual skill. Yep. Let's try Knights of the Round. So this is why we don't cast this on enemies. Ultimate Egg. Let's see how long it takes to cast. First attack lands there, about 10-15 seconds in. Yeah, that was the minute mark pretty much. So I guess it's an okay thing against the more powerful creatures. But yeah, it's about 1 minute 20 seconds to cast once. Not something you want to keep staring at. Still, that's the main prize. And certainly worth every little second we spend gathering it. It pretty much does the most damage anything can do. Still not the fastest way to do damage. That would be some of the limit breaks. Okay, where exactly can we go? I think another one is here. I don't recall what's where really. But yeah, I think one's there. Some kind of a cave. Support materia. Quadra magic. So when we cast something, it'll be cast 4 times. Hello, Ultima Pair material. Paired magic used 4 times. I don't think you can. It means magic as in a green. Something that you can't pair with Knights of the Round or something like that. Yeah. This is the type of stuff you need against the Ultima. I don't think Knights of the Rounds is necessary, but you need some of these special abilities and smart linking of them to deal with them. One way or another. The thing is, if you're gonna get some of these, it's very small step to get all of them. So why not get the Knights of the Round too? And after that, it's sort of, yeah, why not use the Knights of the Round since it's the easy way to get rid of things. Hell are you? Large materia. It's high level materia. What a large materia reacts if you have master level in all the minor materias, and I think it produces a master materia at that point. But it's a lot of trouble. But it's a way. You never know how people like to play these games. Not everyone wants to be a chocobo breeder, so there are other ways to create massively powerful abilities for your team. What is this? HP MP switch. Is this useful really? Exchange hit points and magic point levels. Yeah, you would really need thousands of magic points. And you're gonna die anyway very quickly, so maybe it has some kind of a specific niche use, but I don't really see the point of it still. Pretty sure Wutai has at least one. Yeah, pretty sure. Where would it be? It's a very hard to reach place if it is here. There. Command material. Mine. Ooh, this is the best thing ever. It basically... it mines. It reproduces the previous effects. Very, very useful. It's a way to basically keep repeating something. For example, if I have a limit break and no one else does anything in the meantime, I can keep mimicking the limit break over and over and over again. Or if I summon Knights of the Rounds, I can keep mimicking that even though I don't have the ability to throw it more than once in a battle. That sort of stuff. So very, very, very powerful command ability. I can remember at least one more place. It's an actual place, not a cave like this. I think it's over... yeah, that. It's some kind of a forest on top of these hills. There's something in the middle of that forest. Cosmo. Yeah, it's a sort of a puzzle area, I suppose. There are insects, release insects and frogs by pushing OK. Insects and frogs react differently depending on where you release them, so try many different places. Press switch to skip up and return to the entrance. This is sort of a puzzle and random fights combined. You need to use the insects and frogs to get forward. We're gonna need a frog. Shit. Good enough. Okay, level enemies, but not too difficult. Ah, shit. It's mine. Don't think we're gonna spend even magic points if we just mine. It's a free repeat of the previous action. Yeah. Okay, we're not gonna hit these guys with melee attacks. I need to combine all with some kind of a elemental attack. We should have comments. Not a super fan of it. Now jump down, please. Apparently no. I think insects get basically destroyed, but frogs will jump out, which might provide what we need here. Slash all. Yeah, it attacks all opponents instead of a single opponent. Yeah, could be very useful. I think the flash is basically worthless though. So the slash all version is better than flash. Don't see any reason to equip it unless we really want to do the slash all against something. Wonder can we even use a frog to get past this? Yeah, shit. No. We are gonna need to rock. Maybe we can I dropped it. Be here. Jump to another place. Hopefully. There's a frog there. Enemies seem to be harmless. Yeah, we did that stupid thing. We need to cast that on Barret and let mime it. HP plus. Never have too many of those. Might as well start training the next one. Come on. Oh shit. I think this is a way out, not a way in. I would assume the dragon is immune to fire, which is not a problem. The leafy bastards are just too hard to get rid of otherwise. We'll have to use some kind of spell to kill them. Okay, this seems like a fairly convenient way to handle these creatures. Still. Not quite sure what's at the end of this particular rainbow here. I'm sure we want it though. And we want access to the material as soon as possible because we haven't really done any material training. I mean, trying to get this level up the material as fast as possible. We haven't found any good opponents to do that with anyway. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna do that. If we find abilities I deem necessary, then we'll do it, but otherwise, I don't know. The sort of problem with that sort of system here is that powering up stops being useful long before you basically find anything. Long before. Well, no. You can keep powering up long after it stops being useful, because you can already defeat all the enemies anyway. We need a frog. That seems to be the gist of it here. Because the insect cannot propel us any further if we put it in one of those plants. A frog can. So, this is probably the end. So, a little bit of a puzzle map. Apocalypse. Ooh, that's a training weapon. Yeah, triple. If we want something that we really want to train fast, that's gonna be used. Now at the moment we have more things to train that would really allow. Yeah, that's gonna change very quickly though. Mental load. Is that it? Surely there's something else. Elixir. Well, that's not particularly useful either. Huh. Well, there are a few other places. Yeah, I know how this works. A few places we missed. One is here. How the hell are we gonna get that? We would basically need a rock from someplace. There's no rock on this map. I just run away from you. No? Yeah, there has to be another way to do things here. So many frogs. There's definitely no stone here. Suppose we have to smuggle it from another map then. I'll try to take the frog with me. Not sure if this is gonna work. Taking the stone from here is not gonna do much. It's another place. Is it a stone, really? Could be some kind of other thing. Hard to say. Either way, if we take it there, we're not gonna get anything out of it, really. I think we have to move forward to at least until we can get to the tree branches. But instead of moving forward, we'll have to find another path. Frog out of this place. Doesn't do any good. Yeah, I can't move the creature from one map to the other. So how the hell do you get the... Okay, this has to be the key. Nerva band. Seen that before. Yeah, woman's armlet. Still. How are we gonna get it? There were a lot of frogs there. We would try feeding them to the plants. Maybe we can just take the hit and that's enough. But I can't see any of the type of items that would permanently get rid of it or have it close up. So we'll have to figure out something else. How are we gonna do this? No, we're not gonna do this from this direction in any way. received super shots, Steve, so didn't trigger at all. Is it Vincent? Yep. Okay, that's it. So a few, I suppose, useful items, but nothing terribly amazing. At the same time, you could have reached this place at least in the second disc, so these rewards would have been more valuable there. Still okay, nice. But the mine materia and Knights of the Round are the real winners. Shit. I'll give up. No reason not to. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. There could be some other place we could visit, but I didn't think so. More or less, that's it. We do have other places to visit, though. And I still have to emphasize how incredibly important it is that we got those Knights of the Round and the mine materia. One is great, the combination of the two is amazing. I don't think we're gonna do anything with the golden chocobo now, since we're here. I'll feed it. Might as well dump all the greens we have, at least the silk screens on it. 40, it's a lot, but it's not a bad thing. It's a very good racer at this point. We'll do the racing when we do the battle square. They have to be done more or less in combination, because we are gonna need a lot of GP from the racing to fund our efforts for battle square. But I do want to do one other thing. There was the downed airplane in the underwater section. I want to visit that. I think that's a fairly good trading area if you're into that sort of thing. But more importantly, I think there is loot there. That's what we are looking for at the moment. Wouldn't hurt us to get a little bit of experience. Do you have tents? Just to give some kind of idea, if you want to sell things, looking at these, value is very low in general. 150, yeah, value only 1 because the game doesn't want you to sell these. I think those haven't used luck and guard sources yet. A lot of these good items are actually don't keep anything. I'm guessing it's the game's way of telling you don't sell them. Even weapons aren't all that impressive. 1,000 here, 1,000 there, but more or less. I suppose accessories are valuable, but even the good ones have a value of 1. So game's way of telling you don't sell them. Compare that to materia. Yeah, price through AP 1, price through master 1. A lot of these are particularly good here. 70,000, 700,000, 70,000, 210,000, 84,000, 560,000, and you get the idea. It's it's just amazingly good way to get money, and that's how I earn my million. So yeah, the downed Shinra airplane. I'll visit that. With the loot we and items we'll get from that, we'll pretty much have to decide what to do next. The thing is, the battle square, while we have to do it, I think there's two items we really want from it. One is our ultimate limit ability, and one is, I think, a command again. Another command ability. Very useful. Similarly useful to mime. Maybe not quite as, not that useful, but still something you really want. So we can't exactly just ignore that. The problem there is, in order to get the points quickly, you have to be able to. It's a series of fights, and basically it sort of multiplies the points each fight level you want, and then it culminates in a very tough fight where you have a huge amount of handicaps. But you have to win those, otherwise it's so slow to gain up points, it'll take forever. That's sort of the problem we're gonna face. I have to have that good fighting ability first. We're going to mass everything we have for a single guy, so it wouldn't hurt if we had a little bit more experience on that one guy. Just gonna be Cloud without a doubt. No, I don't think we want to go here. We'll use the permanent stats boost on him. You can probably get more of those, but I have no idea which monster would give them. I think you can morph some monsters in them, but morphing in general is very time consuming, so I wouldn't consider it worth the effort. No, this is where the guillotinations were. Well, there's 3 of these little hidey holes here. It's gonna be in the last one, isn't it? Hopefully the weapon is not gonna be guarded anymore. I don't think he is, but you never know. I'm certainly not in a position to try to change it. Yep, no longer protected. This is the Shinra Skelnica type airplane. I wonder why it went down here. Heaven's Cloud. Huh. Actually one of our weapons. Probably not as good as we have, but very close, yeah. Quite sure what to expect in this place. What is this place? Must be some kind of a research establishment because there's a Mako generator. Ooh, lots of loot. Escort guard. Double cut. Ooh. Right. Double cut. Quadruple cut. Okay. Dexterity +2. Yeah, this is very useful. Properly useful. And I think it attacks a single target. Yes. What the fuck are you? Hanging? That's a good start. Seems like a very dangerous opponent. A couple of thousand points of damage in normal attack. And it's not going down. Yeah, this is probably a good place to get experience and stuff. Light curtain. No idea. Creates barrier around the lilas. Okay. Mega elixir. Yeah, very good stuff. This must be the cargo room. Mega elixir, yeah, very good stuff. Holy shit. Yep, 3000 points of damage. Probably should take this a bit more seriously. Creepy touch. Creepy touch seems to be a counter attack for it. Its actual attack is fairly powerful. But as long as it keeps casting magic, it's not going to be able to do much damage. Getting triple training speed would be very nice for these. Same thing for mime. But we have a lot of these that could use a little bit of a boost, so it just isn't really worth it. Spirit Lance. It's vastly superior, but can't hold as much materia. There's some kind of summon materia here. This is terrible. It's all messed up. Yeah, terrible. Hades. It's a status effect causing some normal threat. Yeah, it's them tentacles. Hard to resist. That is properly dangerous though. Especially on Cloud, he has 2 attacks, so it's gonna do a huge amount of damage, and this Kai's tentacle attacks are very dangerous on its own. So yeah, very dangerous creatures here. High Wind. Ah, Outsider. High Wind is Sid's my final limit break. Yep. What are you? We're on a hyper jump, so we need to get both secondary skills, I guess. Or do we? What exactly am I using? I'm using hyper jump. You could use dragon. I'm basically trying to get the secondary ability from that, but is that really necessary? It's hard to say because everyone else got the secondary ability before moving to a new level. It seems clear though that you are gonna need both skills at least on level 3 to get the final ability, so we might as well keep the hyper jump for now. By the way, very dangerous place. Still a very worthwhile place to visit. And I don't know what to do next. We could benefit a lot from simply training our materia a little bit. But I think I'll know how to end this now. We're gonna go after the dragon, the black dragon. We have Knights of the Round, so fighting is certainly within our capability. We have Mime, so yeah, we'll survive it. After that, we can decide what to do. We might want to change our equipment before doing that. What I'm thinking is it's probably going to provide a huge amount of experience and points for the materia, so we could choose weaponry against it. That gives a double or triple amount of experience for the materia in order to try to level up certain key abilities. There it is. Single fight against it won't be enough. Let's see what we have. Normal, double. 5 materia could be doubled. 2 tripled. Yeah, that sounds quite attractive. That here, double. We could double 4. Here we can triple 3. Could I? Is there a way to arrange these? double cut. We want to raise it to 4 times cut as soon as possible. Luck plus is nice, but at the same time, do we really need it? More hit point plus magic points. Mimes, another. Maybe Phoenix. For added effect. As materia status to equip weapon or armor. I don't know. We probably want the enemy skill in some place, simply because it could have enemy skill at fire set as a double cut. Mime. Definitely it would be great to get another mime. Anything here? Elemental, nah. Phoenix, maybe. It's only, at the same time, it only requires 10,000 points, which isn't that much. And I can see this having a little bit of use, not much. We do need the enemy skill. So what add to here? Hit point plus maybe? Do one of you has something useful? Triple on 2. Yeah. You'll take double on 4. Weapons are terrible, but revive. Give me revive. Comet. Don't really need. Heal. No. All. No. All. Fire Master. All. Ooh. That reminds me. I might be able to do one more thing before even attempting it. Actually, I think I'll make preparations here. I'll do the actual fighting in some other video. Simply because we can't just fight it once, we'll have to chase it down a bit. And this might take some time. And I want to do one other thing. I want to go into the live stream a little city. I'm pretty sure we are. I'm not quite sure what we are missing. We're certainly missing something. Is it containment materia? I think it's a magic materia, but it's. I have an odd feeling it should be here. It's possible that the opportunity has passed, certainly. It might be something where the boost would be very, very welcome. I can't see any of them having it, so maybe. Why are you being so friendly? Oh, this is it. You like mimid greens. Two mimid greens. Well, I guess it won't hurt. Here, shorty, eat up. Chocobo devoured the greens. You're pretty cute. Here, I'm gonna tickle you a bit. Oh. Oh. How about Nick? Oh shit. So, mimid greens is key. But that's not enough. We need to know what's the correct place to touch a chocobo. We're not green, so I think our greens that we can buy though, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. File an error. Yep, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get our missing magic material from that. I just don't know if it's in any way really useful, but it's the same way, I don't know if it's going to be useful, so... Well, surely 5 attempts is going to be enough. The material development is not the only reason I want to go after Blackstone, is that it's because it has the best weapon Cloud can have. No material growth, but very good weapon otherwise. Okay. Tickle. Didn't like the neck, but stomach. Tick. Wrong. So next guess. Behind ears. Materia from chocobo. Contain. Freeze, break, tornado, flare. Powerful materia. Definitely want it. Need to buff up our hit points a little bit. Although I don't know. We could leave healing for someone else. Hit point plus materia, please. Magic plus. Magic point pluses aren't that important. They're nice, but they're no way we buy it all. Hit point pluses are more valuable. And we would definitely like to develop them into master level. Barrier. Perhaps not. Light. Definitely. Knights of the Round. Here the aim is to get the second casting of it. That way we can, I think with a special command, cast it twice and try to mimic that. That would be a good tactic in general to try to fight the weapons. I probably won't use Knights of the Rounds against any other opponent because it's way too good. It'll just take down everything too quickly. Ultima. No, we'll take Quadramatic. Ultima, yeah, it would be nice, but it does its job already. We don't need it to master level. Quadramatic, on the other hand, could benefit from the ability to use it multiple times in the fight. Still, you could probably use something. Hit point absorption. Ooh. Yes. Attacks with pair materia absorbs hit point at the same time. We could have multiples of these, that would be great too. Revive, hit point plus, your elemental. Yeah, these aren't. None of these are all that important. take something. I suppose more hit point losses, that sort of stuff. But you could take magic +2. Really wouldn't hurt. What about you? Hit points. Elemental. Sure, why not? Point absorb, survive, comet, heal. All enemies can. Probably don't need fire. More hit point bonuses, maybe. Really, it would be great if we could more hit point bonuses. Luck plus. I have no idea what luck does. Yeah, this is a pretty shitty pairing in general, but whatever. Okay. It's far from perfect, but we should be able to get decent boosts on a few very important abilities, so as long as we survive, that is. But yeah, it doesn't look bad at all, so let's go pick a fight we have ultimate weapon. This again should be far easier than the two remaining ones. So, but this would be the last sort of a fairly easy one, I guess. The rest should have one way or another that they're very troublesome.